Hi everybody, welcome back to my music room, and we're into week two of the COVID-19 lockdown. And I want to just say thanks everyone for all your comments and for interacting with these little programs. I'm really delighted. Loads of people have requests, loads of people have got ideas. I'm really delighted to know loads of you are listening in from all over the place. I want to say a big hi to Derek Herman in California and his kids who are watching these. I hope you're learning a little bit and I hope you're playing loads with music while you're at home. Hopefully lots of people getting ideas. I hope the Korg thing was downloadable for you. Not the Korg thing, the Moog synthesizer was downloadable, and that you've been mucking around with arpeggios. I've got loads of ideas. There's lots of developments. I'm going to make a load of these in the music room broadcasts for people who are in hospital and can't have visitors. So I'm thinking up some really good ideas for stuff we could do in a hospital ward. And I've also got this kind of crazy idea that we could make. I've seen a few friends of mine in England, Becky Owen and a few other local legends in Newcastle, have made like a virtual choir using Zoom. So I need to work out how to use Zoom. If anyone knows about Zoom, that would be cool because we could do some things together. But I've got this idea that maybe I'll introduce it in the next few days on the show, that we're going to make a recording of one of the movements of my oratorio, which is all about environment and crises that happen to humans and the human spirit. It's a big work that I did last year, but I just had this dream that like one of the movements someday, it's quite simple, that we could make a recording where you guys could sing the parts and send them to me, and then I'll make it together, and then hopefully everyone's face will be on there or something like that. Anyway, I'll introduce that to you in a few days' time. For now, my dear friend Lucy in Wales has requested some Handel, and seeing as we've done loads on arpeggios, which are these really pleasing things that already happen in nature, in a note. There exists all the notes of the arpeggio and the chord. We did some with the Moog, and we did some on the piano. Now I'll do some on the violin. I'm going to play some Handel. Handel's a great one. I do this tour every year with some friends called Barefoot Baroque, where we tour around playing Baroque music for people, and we have this silly thing where we do Baroque puns, and Handel's a really easy one because you can do ones like, "Oh, can you handle it?" That's very simple. Or Handel's organ works, well, so does mine. That's a little bit more risque. Anyway, I'm going to play you a really famous piece by Handel called The Arrival of the Queen of Sheba. And my friend Paul Hogan and I were talking about this last night, and there's a beautiful recording of Frankie Gavin from Danann playing it with his traditional Irish band, and it's this amazing piece. Everyone probably knows it, they've probably heard it, but it's like totally constructed out of arpeggios. So he's just made like this entire piece of music out of arpeggios, kind of as if he was on the Moog, but much more complicated. And just a little tip, if you've got an iPad, you can oh god, that's really shiny. You can download the music from, that's not working, is it? Blah blah blah. You can download loads and loads of music that's out of copyright, like all the Baroque music, all the Bach, all the Handel, Telemann, everything, Mozart. Just go on imslp.com and you can then be learning it while you're stuck at home. You don't even have to go out to the music library. So I'm going to read it off the iPad, and I'm going to play you The Arrival of the Queen of Sheba. This one's for Lucy. Send me more requests. Hop on the patreon.com if you want to help fund some of this stuff, and you'll get free music every month, film music as well, if you're a filmmaker. And enjoy. See you tomorrow. It might get a bit jazzy. Oh dear, my batteries. Okay.